Hey, 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 hey. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy MK channel. Hey, I'm back again because, yes, of course. Unfortunately, a little bit late again. It was a bath time today, and I feel like that's the usual problem with making a schedule beforehand and not making one. Because if it's bath time, then I never know when I'm really like done and ready. Um, so you know, can't really like make a schedule because I don't know when I'll be here. But yeah, now I am here. Hey, hey. Epic, I know, right? Absolutely amazing. But yeah, I had myself a bit of a otherwise pretty chill day though. I think started playing a new game yesterday, and I got done with my anime and stuff on Monday. Very epic, very epic. Very much just like how I planned it to go. Um, that's amazing. So I kind of took a bit of a break there yesterday, and now I'm here again, and I was like, oof, oof. I have to stream again tonight, really. Uh, uh, pain does it, pain does it. But it's okay, it's okay. After all, I still have Nukitashi to finish, so whew. However, who even knows how long that's going to take still. But my hopes are hoping. Getting closer and closer with every stream. Surely. uh, but yeah. Episode 24 today. Um Christmas is in a week. Oh no. So depending on how things go, technically Friday could be the last stream of the whole year. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. But even if it's the last stream, I would still like to try and make a promise, aka not a promise, to upload some other garbage maybe over the holidays or ooh, what up LKS? I am currently telling chat about my epic plans for the Christmas times. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I never know. I don't really make plans. Which is why I never actually have a schedule and just, if I have a schedule, it's like at most 4 hours in advance. So that someone might see it and be like, hey, I'll wait here. Maybe. Oh man. I don't know. Shit is all kinds of messed up. But yeah, today was chill. Played some Oblivion, the old one, because the new one is too expensive and my computer can't handle that. Yippee. Yippee. Nice. Clay stuffs. I was up early. I really wanted to do that, but because it's like winter time and all that kind of stuff, it was pretty cloudy and dark all day. Um, smart people be like, just turn on the light. Bitch, I'm poor. I don't have a light. Just kidding. Of course I do. But like, lights at the ceiling, and I'm sitting at my desk, and if I do that, and then like try to work with that, and like detailed stuff and whatnot, like that doesn't really work either. Um, it just doesn't. Just take my word for it, uh, I tell people all the time, but they don't believe me, and then I'm like, please trust. But yeah, I don't know. Um, it is what it is. Let's just, yeah, yeah. Couldn't do that either. Would have liked to, but yeah. Annoying, annoying. But anyway, um, I'm looking for something new to watch. Last 2 years of anime basically untouched. Lots of new shit that I've been looking forward to, that I've been getting semi-spoiled on because YouTube keeps recommending stuff to me, and everyone's apparently clowning on One Punch Man Season 3, which does not compute. But yeah. That's that, and that's me, and that's silly, and today, for the 5th time, episode 24. Let's get it, let's go. Grippo! Still rocking the ectoplasm red mouse cursor as well. Very epic. Maybe that can be my thing. I'll be the silly guy who has a different mouse cursor for every game that he plays. Yeah, I found my niche. Nice. Ooh, okay, okay. Almost getting page 3 here filled up with saves. Munga. Oh man. That said, I've played Oblivion for like basically just a day now, and I've already got like 12 saves in that game as well. Partially because it likes to crash sometimes, but also because it's kinda just that kind of game, You can just try things out and be like, well, if I get arrested for this, then I'm lucky. But you can also just be like, I would like to know, and just to like see and know, and then not say scamming, but like, do the crime without any of the consequences or whatever. Except if I reload, then I didn't even do the crime. I literally just want to know what happens without consulting the World Wide Web for what happens if I stab this guy in the back. Because that's boring, why not just find out yourself? But yeah, anyway, last time, very epic stuff, very epic stuff. Well, partially very epic stuff. We did the sex, and then we did the sex again, and then we watched the sex, well, not having sex, but like getting a bro job. That happened. And then after that we were like so energized by all that we decided to just go full frontal and stomp the SHO headquarters and just... Supposedly no one was there, or was supposed to be there, but then we still ended up clowning on like 100 ladies anyway. Had a bit of a dramatic, crazy ending as well there. But spoilers, we managed to deliver Fumino-chan. And now she's not with us anymore. She's gone, basically. And that's good. Hopefully. I don't know yet, but maybe tonight is the time that I found out. So yeah. I don't know. Let's find out then. Yippee. as per usual, back at it again in our silly little room here with the worst colored mug of all time still. It stands out so much, man. It stands out so much. The only saving grace is that it's literally right next to this big bright window. But other than that, yeah. Anyway, anyway. Where was I? Oh, where was Jun Hyun? Give me a sip of my milk, though, before I forgot. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. I, Jun-kun, awakened from my slumber, feeling refreshed. Just like I do after taking a bath. Yippee! I hear a very familiar sound. A few short months ago, it seemed totally normal, but I had almost forgotten about it. 3 sentences in, already fumbled it. Aye, aye. The pleasant, natural morning sounds put my mind at ease. No sex outside? Nanny? Yawn. I get up from the futon and stretch. Time to get up. I'm going to give it my all again today. But like, oh well, I know how. The law is still in effect and everything, so we still have to deal with all of that. But I was like, I mean, in theory, you could say that they could probably take some more, like, couple of days off because, you know, they just got through the big event and all that, and like, they were there and they did all the sex and stuff. And Fumino is gone as well, so let's just chill for a couple of days, you know? But I guess he's a good sport and a dedicated student, dedicated to his studies or whatever. Huh. That's about all my preparation done. She's not up yet. Good grief. Hey Asa, it's morning. Asa da yo.
No.
Huh? It's morning. Get up. Hey. She doesn't want to. Or more like, she's probably just been gaming all night. Or, you know, consuming homework type content on the interwebs all night. Who really knows? I don't. And you were doing so well at getting yourself out of bed. Come on, up you go. Okay. Breakfast is ready. Come and eat.
ちなみに今日はどなた作?
Fine. Who made it today? I did. Obviously.
もうダメ。何もやる気にならない。部屋に戻らせて。
Way to kill my motivation, dude. I'm going back to bed. Oh no, you don't. We don't have time for that.
なんでよ。だいたい今日は夏休みだろうがよ。ダミーをむさぼらせろよ。
Of course we do. It's the weekend. Just let me sleep in. Not for you, it's not. Idiots like you still need to go to school.
朝ちゃんバカじゃないもん。勉強はできないけど頭はいいって言われるもん。
Asa-chan, バカじゃない。ロリじゃないですけど。 Very nice. Very nice. I just can't study and I don't test well. They tell me I'm still smart. Don't let them win you over with flattery. Come on, just try it. I'm proud of what I have created.
まあいいじゃんもうそれなり
Munch munch. It's fine, I guess. You ruined me. Such scathing words for the sunny side up eggs and toast your dear brother slaved over.
そんなに言うなら兄が食べてみなさいよ食べてみなさいよあなた
Oi, if it's so good, why don't you give it a try? Go on. Munch munch. Wow. That's about as fine, I guess, as it gets. Fine, I guess, huh? Eggs and toast. I mean... Well, eggs and toast.
そうでしょうがこんなもの食べさせていつもの美味しい朝食はどうしたのよ
What the hell did I tell you? What happened to those delicious breakfasts we were getting every morning anyway? It's the weekend. I can't ask her to come over every day for housework, so she's doing day on, day off.
何が持ち回りだイクメン気取りかこの草兄貴が人生設計設計済みか子供なんて作ってみろ甘えてやるぞああ朝ちゃん子供以上に甘えてやるぞちゃんと可愛がれよ
Yes. What the hell is this day on, day off bullshit, you fucking dumbass brother? Like, oh sorry, you're busy fixating on those... You're too busy fixating on theoretical future child rearing because you ain't got shit else going on in your life when really the only one you should be fawning over is me. Words slightly too big for read fast. I.e. But someone is not happy about the absence of our Kanus. It is what it is, lady. It is what it is. Don't just spout that kind of shit like it's nothing, dumbass. Come here, your hair's still down. Interesting, minor little hint at their questionable brother-sister type relationship. If she doesn't even take care of her own hair that way. Interesting. Interesting. Hey, it's time to leave. Have you washed your face and brushed your teeth?
準備はできたけどねえ兄今日は学校行くのやめない
Yeah, but can I just stay home today? Not this shit again.
ねそうだよ兄やめとこ今日は家でのんびりしよう2人で SNS で炎上してるアカウントを収集しておもちゃ箱って名前のリスト作る遊びしよう
Come on, bro. Can't you just give me this? Let's just chill here. We can make a bunch of sock puppet accounts on social media and start some good old-fashioned flame wars. Sock puppet accounts is, that's crazy. I'm thinking about what you would actually call those. Then I have Smurfs, alts, second accounts. But interesting. Don't do shit like that for fun. You're coming with me, even if I have to drag you there.
やだ自ら燃料を溶かし燃焼を続けるアカウントをクーラーの効いた涼しい部屋という匿名の安全圏からニヤニヤしながら眺めるんだ
No! All I wanna do is piss off a bunch of smooth brains on the internet and have them tee each other a new asshole while I watch from my nice air-conditioned room and the safety of anonymity. Yippee! Different times back then, huh? Stop resisting! Okay. I don't don't care how embarrassing it is. I will carry you if I need to.
やめようよ兄。ほら、外はいろいろと危険だから、そんなところに兄を連れ出したくないんだよ。
Let go my ego. Come on, bro. It's dangerous out there. Don't take me outside. I guess she's still thinking about the car accident. It's been a few months since then, but trauma doesn't heal easily. Are we sure it's trauma for her and, not just how she always is? It is summer vacation after all. What? I thought it's the weekend. And now it's summer vacation. Boy. Those two things are kind of, you know. But, yeah. It is summer vacation, after all. And it's not like the supplementary lessons are mandatory. Maybe we could just stay home. I see the portraits of my late parents in the entryway. That's right. I made a vow before their graves. I promised I would keep her on the right path, at least until she could tell the difference between political parties. Oh, fuck. Even I can't do that. Oh no. Oh no. She's literally just like me for real, for real. But, I don't know. Saying that we just have too many of them is probably a good argument. Doesn't work if you're American, or live in, various other countries, but, over here, there's like 20 different parties, so, damn, boy. Damn. Anyway. Don't worry, no matter what happens, I will protect you.
解消なしのくせにカッコつけるなよ。
God, it's sad when you try to make yourself look cool. There aren't any cars on the route to school. Hell, the entire island's barely got any traffic. It has the lowest rate of traffic accidents in the country. Is that surprising or not, I wonder? Why take the car when you could just walk and have, like, sex a dozen times on the way to work? Without it being a problem that you're late because, well, I had my mandatory amounts of sex on my way to work, you know. I could just decline. That would have been illegal. I wonder. Interesting statistics here. Besides, right, that's not all. Now there's one less thing that we need to worry about. Another fucking hot day. It's pretty much always warm here, but it's the height of summer today. The sun is high in the sky, blazing down on us with its brilliant light. Come on, let's get going before we burst into flames or something. We walk side by side. We're taking the main road this time, rather than the usual deserted back roads.
とか言って道間違えてるじゃん。そっちじゃないよ。こっちはビーチの方だから。
We're taking the wrong main road though. Don't we need to go down toward the beach? Oh. Really?
初日と同じ間違いしてるじゃん。進歩がないな。本当に成長してるのか？
She hates us. She wants us to die. Pain. Didn't you make the exact same mistake on the first day? You haven't learned a single actually useful thing, have you? Shut up. All I wanted to do was get a fresh start. Well, maybe a fresh start is going a little far. Despite it being one of the hottest days of the summer, the normally packed beach is deserted. The shopping district is still, and the only... Wait, what? Oh, the shopping district is still, and the only sound that can be heard is the buzzing of cicadas. Ceylon Island has returned to its former tranquility.
ほんと。ずいぶん静かになったもんだね。ドスケベ条例がなくなってから。
It's really quiet now that there aren't people fucking all over the place. Yeah. I look at the election campaign billboards with a giant X across the advertisement for the perverted sex advancement party and nod. It's been a few days now. The so-called perverted sex law, hailed as bringing prosperity to Staten Island, has finally been abolished. What? Really? No shit, everything is kinda like still and deserted. The main appeal of the entire island just got like deleted for whatever reason. What the heck? I did not expect this one. I thought this was like a the day after type scenario that we're going through today. But no, it's literally like, oh well, it's been a while, and a couple of days ago they actually got rid of that shit. We won! Yippee, I guess. But also like, again, like, I mean, as it says on the thumbnail, what now? But also like, how to begin with, and why exactly at all? Because sure, there's like maybe a dozen people on the entire island who were like kinda not vibing with the entire thing. Half of them were probably literally just our silly little group here. With a couple of rogue, you know, not sex servers here and there hiding on the island. But this is coming as a little bit of a surprise. So what does this mean? What's happening then? And surely the islanders wouldn't just like let this happen either, right? Cause I mean, huh? I'm very interested in this, but also like, what? Well, stop stalling, mate, and damn. Who would have thought this downfall, his downfall would have been a plain old scandal? The end of the perverted sex law was a scandal involving the law's mastermind, Prefectural Governor Toshiaki Hitora. It came out that he had an illegitimate child, which caused an uproar. Okay. It's like the most silly scandal for Sex Island. Oh no, I actually accidentally ended up having a child with a different woman than, you know, um I'm sure that happens from time to time, man. I don't think that's all too crazy, but sure, tell me more, tell me more. Apparently, over a decade ago, he had non-consensual sex with a woman visiting the island and got her pregnant. Okay, okay, that's slightly different. I feel like the non-consensual is kind of like, does that even matter here? Weird thing to say, but like, non-consensual sex on Sex Island. Yeah, yeah. But okay, okay. He covered it up, and she raised the child herself. The allegations piled up, including ulterior motives behind the perverted sex law and various other crimes. Apparently, bleak rumors emerged of a connection with child prostitution and organized crime. This is like way worse. But I guess this is supposed to be like the Yakuza type thing that they were doing. Like the thing that almost happened to Hitomi, right? That kind of stuff? Kinda seems way worse than the illegitimate child incident, but sure. Some heavyweight politician from the ruling party used them to pin the blame entirely on the governor, using the media as a weapon. It was easy for everyone else to associate Hitora with Sedan Island and see both as evil. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense, that makes sense. As a result, even just the allegations were enough to pressure him to resign. Damn. Damn, because that's so real for Japan, and like, damn, that would be nothing to anyone outside of Japan. Oh, allegations, huh? Well, don't care, buddy. Straight up, don't care. Or something that's like 90% proof. Well, it's not 100%, so who knows? Did I really do anything bad? I don't know. They haven't fully proven it yet, you know? Unless Netflix is making a whole like 5-hour documentary about the bad shit that I did. I guess everything's fine. Like, what the hell? Meanwhile, here it's like, oh fuck. They think I'm evil. Now I have to resign, man. Shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. That would never work IRL. Uh, well, again, outside of Japan. Also, what's up, Nike's dear moments? Hello, hello. It's me, Enki-kun. We are currently finding out why the sex law has been abolished, and it's a little interesting, a little silly. But, yeah. Yeah. It's getting political now. The island was initially reformed by Governor Hitora by giving monetary handouts to lots of local institutions. It stands to reason that it didn't last long when he was gone. Makes sense. If the guy who's pumping all the money into this suddenly stops pumping all the money into this, then, well, that's a problem. In the end, we brought down the perverted sex law without needing to gain the support of the islanders or victims. Which again, I feel like this opens like so much room for debate, but also like it shrimply is what it is, buddy. Literally. It happened. What about it, man? Oh man, it's so funny. It's so funny. But I mean, in this case, it really is like interesting, and you could talk about it because that's like the main thing. That's the story. Let's get rid of this, and like, I don't know what's supposed to happen after this, but now we got rid of it, and like, huh, like the how and why and all that is seems kinda important to me.
フミノ今どうしてるかな
But all that aside, I wonder how Fumino's doing. Yeah, who knows, man. The outside world was given definitive evidence of. They were shown a girl who was a victim of the law. Her name is Fumino Kotoyose. As one of the biggest casualties of the island, she was suddenly shown off to the world. She became the center of attention, surrounded by journalists day and night trying to get her story out there. Oh well, does this mean she was like the illegitimate child? Or she lost all her privacy as her image was constantly broadcast nationwide. Before long, everyone knew her. Eventually, she disappeared without a word. No one knows where she is now. Aye. I remember her smile when we parted. I wonder, is it possible she knew all along that this would happen? She told us not to worry. But here we are, worrying anyway. Or whatever. She said it without any hesitation. I remember when she told me the perverted sex law had a flaw she wanted to fix. I wonder if this is what she had in mind. Well, either way, we should just trust that she's safe. I'm sure she's doing just fine. Probably. Hopefully. In any case, I was able to give her what she desired. What I desired. No less. She is strong after all. That's something I can be proud of.
そっか。うん、そうだね。私もそう思うよ。
I guess. Yeah, she is. Asa wasn't crying her eyes out over nothing, over knowing the truth. I might cook today. I might be cooked today. Holy heck, man. Asa wasn't crying her eyes out over knowing the truth. Instead, she gave me a wide smile. I give head pats and we continue on to school.
たく、おかしいと思いませんか、立花くん。
Of course, the islanders would be incredibly upset about this. God fucking damn it. You think it's weird too, right, Tachibana? Hey, yeah.
ドスケベセックスが害だなんて、そんなことありえません。スキャンダルだって事実性に乏しいものばかり。世論なんていつもこう。
How could perverted sex possibly be harmful? It's literally never hurt anyone. The scandal is so vague anyway. How could people be swayed by bullshit, man? The islanders themselves are still the same as ever. Lots of people are like this and want the island to continue to prosper through sex.
ねえ、立花くん、おかしいですよね。
Ne, Tachibana-kun. It's strange, isn't it? Well, I don't know. Plus, at the same time, I've mentioned that once or twice before as well, but like, even if it's not mandatory anymore to have perverted sex, it's not like there's a law in place that would stop you from having lots of perverted sex, right? I mean, maybe you can't just do it at school or out in public anymore. But this island especially surely has lots of like spaces that are very perverted sex friendly, right? Surely. Like, I mean, I don't know.
ああ、もう県知事をはめた人間は一体誰なのかしら。見つけたら私が何百倍にもしてはめ返してあげるのに。
Who the hell fucked over the government like that? I swear if I find them, I'll give them a fucking that's 100 times worse. Yeah, there's no way I'm telling her it's all my fault. I don't need a legion of pro-Hitora nutjobs on my ass.
まあそれでも俺たちはまだマシな方だよ。学園の中は違い封建、つまりセックス OK ってことだし。
Ah well, at least we're in better shape than everywhere else. The school isn't under their jurisdiction, so we can fuck all we wanted. Surprise, Emki, it's actually entirely opposite of what you were thinking. Turns out, they can't do anything anywhere else. But the school... Freedom. What? How? No way, man. So it is. Minutsuki Academy regulations still endorse perverted sex. Yippee! Even if the illegal compulsion and sex classes are gone, the entire school still reeks of semen. Local businesses now support free love, a thinly veiled way to continue supporting procreative activities as before. Yeah, that actually is what I was thinking. I mean, you know, you can do a little bit of this and that, but can't really, like, you know, it's been this way for years. I'm not gonna stop fucking anyone just because the government is telling me not to. Huh. Yeah. Or whatever. I guess there's been some legal zoning going on behind the scenes.
それにしたって外では性行為ができないんですよ。路地でもビーチでも遊園地でも繁華街でも。
Still, we can't fuck outside anymore? Not at the side of the road, on the beach, at the amusement park, or even in the shopping district? What the hell? The people seem unhappy about the outcome though.
それは実際辛いよね。うずいて濡れまくってるのに誰もチンチン入れてくれないのがこんなに寂しいなんて。
It's so hard on us. It's so sad that no matter how much my pussy aches, nobody will be able to put their cock in me, man.
私も小汚いおじさんの臭いチンポをお口できれいにするのが大好きだったのに、もうずいぶん舐めてません。
Yeah, and what about me? I used to love cleaning the reeking cocks of dirty old men. Now I hardly get to lick any.
これでは花丸家秘伝の射精管理だって役に立ちませんよ。
The Hanamaru family's been passing down their secret ejaculation regulation technique for generations. And now it's worthless.
もともと委員長のは役に立ってなかったようだ。
Were you ever not worthless? Question mark.
立っていました。それに立っていましたよ。
Of course. I was always upstanding. Or erect. Or whatever.
というか、ランちゃんはどうしてまだ SS の制服着ているの？ SHO がなくなってもうとっくに小学生度もなくなったのに。
Were you still in uniform, by the way? The SHO's been abolished, so there's no FS scholarship program anymore.
プライドの問題です。はあ、よもや SS がなくなるなんて。尊敬する諸先輩方に恩も返していないのに。レイ先輩、ごめんなさい。
I still have my pride. No matter what, you can't kill the spirit of the FS. I must show my gratitude of those who went before us. Please, forgive me. Rei-chan. Or Rei-sama, I guess. Or... Wait a minute. That's not Toka-sama. That's the chief, basically. Aye, Sedan citizen truly are the most oppressed people. It's all very dramatic. Very, very, very dramatic indeed. I mean, again, it makes sense that obviously you can't just like erase this from one day to the next. But how exactly would the school be untouched? This is like the most critical place of them all. Like, I mean, the normal islanders like can't get in here, but still, like, do we want the future of our country to just spend all day having doing the nasty in school instead of dedicating themselves to their studies like Jun-kyun loves to do? But also, why is everyone here? It's the weekend, it's summer vacation, I don't know. With the perverted sex law abolished, there was no reason for the SHO to continue existing. As such, it was dissolved. And the once common sight of uniformed SHO guards around the city is no more. Since the FS was a subdivision of the SHO, it was also dismantled. Student and disciplinary councils are still around though.
私はこのままには絶対にしません。署名活動を、いえ、デモをします。全裸になって国会議事堂を取り囲みましょう。
I will not stand for this. This calls for a petition. No, a protest. We should all picket the National Diet Building in our birthday suits.
お、いいねそれ。たまには外で全裸にもなりたいしな。
Oh, sounds good to me. Nothing wrong with a little exhibitionism every now and then.
ボディーペイントで1文字ずつ書いていってメッセージにするっていうのはどうかな。
We could spell out a message by writing out one letter on each of our ass cheeks or something.
でも本当はそろそろ秋じゃなかったっけ。さすがに全裸は寒いんじゃ。
But it's fall over on the mainland now. You would freeze your tits off going naked there. In any case, looks like my school life is gonna be pretty much the same as ever. Aside from one big difference.
怒ったらムラムラしてきてしまいました。どうでしょう立花君。ここで一発生ハメをパコりませんか。
Now I'm all turned on from getting so angry. Tachibana-kun, how's about the quick suck and fuck to take the edge off? Nah, I'm good. That stuff isn't really my scene. Now I can freely turn them down, and there's nothing they can do about it. Oh.
やっと終わった。買ってるかった。なんで学園の中はまだセックス OK なんだよ。
Finally over. Christ, that was dull. Why the hell do they still allow sex in the school? Oh please, all you gotta do is say no thanks if they ask.
もう断るという行為自体が面倒くさい。逃げ込もうにも基地を入れなくなっちゃったし。
It's still a pain in my asshole having to reject people. I mean, there's no more running around for us since we can't get into the base anymore. So, that's all. Maybe interesting. It's probably hurting Jun-kun the most. He lost all that high-tech equipment to, work on his hobbies, I guess. The NLNS underground base, too. It's been fully sealed off. The elevator won't go down and the other entrances have been filled in. Maybe it was the old man arranging to have the evidence destroyed. I had grown quite fond of the place, so I'm sad to see it gone. At any rate, we achieved our objective. The anti-copulation front, the NLNS, is no longer needed.
まあまあ、私なんて何にも変わらないんだよ。相変わらず誰にも声かけられないし、そう、相手にもされないんだ。
Everything's still pretty much the same as ever for me. Even now, nobody's approaching me. No one wants to have sex with me. Ah.
わたちゃんがまた落ちてしまいました。でも私も良かったです。これでお腹を見られるリスクも減ったわけですし。
Oh, Weta-chan's still being left out. I'm doing great though. I don't need to worry about anyone seeing my belly now.
つまり誰かがお前の醜い肉体を見なければならないというリスクも減ったというわけだ。なら相互にハッピーでウィンウィンじゃないか。よかったな、養豚場の豚。
Oh yeah, no one's ever gonna see your disgusting flat now. Looks like we all get what we want. A real win-win, wouldn't you say, you fat-ass pig? Aye. Weta-chan lost her flat sister. So true, actually, so true. Everyone else is still as stacked as ever, apparently. Unlucky. But who knows? Maybe she will come back. Hey, or not? I don't know.
あまりにひどい。あされちゃん。あの時 私たち分かり合ったんじゃないんですか？
Oi, you're so mean. Hey, Asane, didn't we see eye to eye once upon a time? No one likes that lady. And her supposedly fat, flabby tummy. Ah, yeah. Also, am I silly by the way, or is this like one of those butt walls? Now that we are here again. Same as like these things over here, here, and here. Because that one time when they had me make a decision, they looked very much like this, and I was quite surprised by their interesting, weirdly alien designs. Because they were just like a big concrete or metal looking wall with like this big blue gel window in it. And like, those things are kinda scary, no? Like, you're supposed to just like put your ass through it and then let's go, but like, with how big those things are, you could easily just get stuck in there, like, for real. Like, you just, you know, just put a guy in there and then like, well, guess you're stuck there now. But like, you know, without any of the sexy stuff, just like, hehe. But also like, how does that work, man? Like, massive gel window and you like, whoop, and then there's like a button and the whole thing hardens and like, Could very well be there are butt walls in this place if I remember correctly. It's like one of the first things that they mention when you arrive here. That there's like the loop fountain and then like all the horny stores and like whatnot. And then of course those butt walls. But you never really get to see the butt walls unless you know what they look like, and I guess this is what they look like? Because the only other time that you actually like, where they show them in action, is when all the three ladies get stuck in the wall at the same time, right? And then you have to make them come to release the gel. Yeah. I don't know. They look kinda weird. And also they have like the whole street lined with them. But anyway. Now I know. We're still walking home together. We get together on weekends and pass the time with idle chatter. It wasn't anyone's suggestion, we just kinda did it. And now, we are no longer like-minded comrades with a mutual objective in mind. We are friends. Also, there's just one more thing. Oops, almost forgot I have a little errand to run today. I'd better get going.
なんでだよ。今日は SNS などで痛いやつをウォッチして楽しんでる連中をさらにウォッチする遊びをするって約束じゃんかよ。
Why? You promised me we would go on social media and ratio the fuck out of some cringy blue checkmark dipshits with bad takes today. Now that sounds like fun. And she probably just does that on the side as well, while playing various games and stuff. Programming bots to automatically, like, ratio the fuck out of cringy dipshits, as she calls them. Nothing you can't do on your own damn time. Also, you shouldn't be harassing people online for fun.
やだやだ。午後は兄と過ごすんだ。CM を覗き込むとき、また CM こちらを覗き込んでいることを知らない連中の主役さを楽しむんだ。
No, don't go. I wanna spend the afternoon with you. I wanna watch people who don't understand that when they gaze long into the abyss of online, the abyss also gazes into them. Get corn-cobbed. Or whatever.
こらこら。 兄ちゃんの邪魔しちゃそれは野暮ってもんですよ。
None of that, Asa-chan. Your bro's his own person, and he needs some time to himself once in a while too.
そうですよね。ほら今日は私たちと楽しくスナック菓子とコーラで女子トークでもしましょう。
She's right, you know. How about it? Let's just spend the day eating snacks, drinking cola, and talking about girl stuff.
死ね。
Oi. Now other things, you know. We can excuse, you know. We can be like, you know. And this is kind of funny, but Shine is not cunt. Just letting you know though. Guy who doesn't speak Japanese. But I know though. Trust me, bro. Yeah.
パトーの言葉がシンプルですもの。言葉を考えるというリソースすら割いてもらえなくなりました。
Her abuse has become monosyllabical. She's lost the capacity to think up more elaborate words.
まあまあ、そんな二人にはお姉さんがスイーツをごちそうしてあげよう。いただき物のケーキがあるんだ。
Now, why don't you let your big sis treat you? I've got cake and everything.
ケーキ？
Whoa! Did I hear you say cake?
ケーキ大好き。
Cake daisuki! I owe you one, Wata-chan.
楽しんできてね。二人っきりで。
Sure, you guys go have fun together. Yippee! I leave them, cutting down to the beach on my own. It's totally silent aside from the soft lapping of waves. No SHO guards, no boisterous tourists, no islanders having sex. Nothing. The island bustle has died down completely. Since sex tourism is no longer a thing here, it's gone back to being a regular island with a pretty view of the sea and an economic recession. Even so, the business at the shopping district are still open, and it's extremely unlikely that the islanders will leave. It seems like they really love the island itself. Yeah. Yeah. Like many other islands, this one's probably filled to the brim with people. And tourists, because sex. Now, that may not be the case anymore, but it's not like a million people would just like instantly leave the island and have another place they could go to, so... And it's still like chill island life, you know? Seems nice, seems nice. Some of the businesses have returned to being regular tourist facilities, offering services like fishing and scuba diving. Yeah, and imagine you as a local have like just permanent access to that. I mean, I don't know how hyped I would be for scuba diving. But, I mean, I guess fishing sounds kinda nice. I wonder what will happen to the island going forward. I guess it's really up to us. I'm planning to stay here. At the very least, I have no intention of leaving things unfinished. In any case, I'm happy it's so quiet and peaceful. Ha! Made it. I sit down in the middle of the deserted forest. I lie down, resting my head on a tree root. On a tree root. Looks up at sky. Again. Ooh! I can feel the warm island breeze. I can enjoy the tranquility. It puts my soul at ease. Who would have thought that one day I would be able to lie down for a midday nap in the wilderness like this? I never could have hoped for this. My hazy consciousness fades completely. I don't even realize I fell asleep until I wake up to find that the hard tree root was replaced with something soft. I open my eyes. Yippee! It's boobies. I open my eyes and see her tender smile against the blue sky. I am so cooked today. I am so sorry. Oh man. I am not a visual novel streamer, man. Ending my career tomorrow. Fuck. Oof. It's just reading, bro. Come on. Yo, Manase.
おはようジュン。絶対ここにいると思った。
Morning, Jun. Had a feeling I would find you here. Yeah, it's our new secret base.
あら、一番最初の基地じゃなくて？
Huh? Isn't it our old one? It's the place we used to spend time together long ago. Where we first met.
ずいぶん気だるそうじゃない？朝ごはんちゃんと食べた？
Looking a little listless there. Did you eat a proper breakfast? Yeah, I had ham, eggs and toast. You know, at least to the degree that I can make them. Things between us are more or less the same as before. Nanase comes by, does the housework and goes back home. However, she's not coming for the housework service anymore. She comes over as my girlfriend. Because of that, I started helping her with the chores. I couldn't just leave it all to her anymore. Huh? Someone kinda missed the point of getting a girlfriend. That does sound weird though, like, well, she's just suburban. Just do my shit for me, thanks. And now, well, she's my girlfriend, so I have to help her with it. Like, huh? Isn't that actually a little weird though? Not that helping is bad or anything, but the reasoning here is not reasoning with me. I don't know.
ジュンは筋いいわよ。すぐできるようになるって。
Jun, you've got the knack for it. You learn quickly. You think it will ever get far enough that you can legitimately say it tastes good?
それはまあちょっと難しいかも。何せ私料理大得意だし。
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Cooking is my thing after all. Hey now.
ま、そうやって私のこと気遣ってやってくれるのが嬉しいわけ。ほんと、偉い偉い。
It's nice to see you thinking of me though. You're doing great. She pats my head. She's just as kind as ever. Even though she's been coming over more often, she still gets along well with my sister. Obviously. Since she's been coming over so much, Asa won't shut up about when we're gonna get married or have that freeway she wants. Honestly, it's a huge pain in the ass. Okay. Did you ever finish that thing you were doing?
へえ、もう最近いろんなところに引っ張りだこで、さすがに疲れちゃったわね。
Yeah, I've got so many people coming after me lately. It's super tiring. That's just your privilege as the school's top voted slut.
おいこら、冗談でもやめてよ。ドスケベ条例復興について私に言われてもね。
Hey, don't even joke about that. They keep going on and on about how I'm gonna revive the perverted sex law. She will be their savior. She will be our knight in shining armor, who is going to mainland Japan and just beat the shit out of those politicians until they reinstate the law. But she's like, I don't know, man. That's kinda funny. Nanasi ended up retaining her slutty reputation. Apparently, she's still not the type to correct people's misunderstandings about her. And since slots are in demand right now, she's had a bunch of organizations approaching her, asking for her to consult on how to revive the perverted sex law, or be their spokesperson or whatever else. Unless you're gonna backstab the NLNS. What the heck? That would be an insane plot twist, by the way. He's been... I don't know. What do you call that stuff? She's playing both sides at the same time or whatever. Haha. And now that she has taken Jun's virginity, she can easily expose the NLNS for being a fake organization, and even their main leader isn't actually a virgin. And like, oh my goodness, that's crazy. How would that actually do anything about the political side of things? I don't know. But I'm sure the islanders would be all too thrilled about hearing about the things that Jun has been up to, I guess. But yeah, that's probably not gonna happen, I would guess.
私が条例潰しの一助になったのは事実だから、断るにも断れないし。全く困ったものなのだわ。
Even though I helped abolish the law, I can't get out of any of it. It's a real pain in the ass. Why not just correct them and tell them you were never a slut all along? Wouldn't that be easier? Well, I've got like 20 medals and 17 trophies and like, you know. How am I gonna explain that? What the heck?
まあね。まあ、やめておくわ。
Yeah, maybe. Meh, whatever. Really?
ええ。本当のことは、あんただけに理解してもらってればいいしね。
Yeah. Honestly, the only one I care about knowing is you. She chuckles and tenderly pats my head. Fair enough. She's right. She's the only one who understands me too. If all she wants is for me to know who she really is, that's enough. There's still a problem though. The island is going to gradually fall apart. Is it? I don't know, man. We've lost our former strength. We no longer have our cause to fight for, our team or our resources like we did. Hey, Nanase. What do you think of financing some 3D printers?
何じゃん。
Yes, Jun. But as long as I have her, someone I can truly trust. What do we do now?
そうね。どんなことでも。
I don't know. Honestly, I don't think it really matters. That's right. As long as we are together.
だって、ジュンがいれば。
As long as we're together, we can achieve anything. Yippee! Except... Except... What? Wait for it? Oh. Okay. That's interesting. I did not expect that. But I guess that is the end. Really? I'm a little surprised. Nasugama Rei. Crazy name, just like Ikuko Bonabuta. nice little gem at the end. Except looks like you can't even see the credits, by the way. Which is also kind of funny. Oi. I think I found the explanation as for why the those silly videos and now the credits as well don't really work. It's because they are like, since it's like a visual novel, they're not like directly part of the game, but they're like video files that are supposed to play at X point in time, right? So they're like a separate kind of thing that happens that's not like actually part of the game or whatever. Or some such. Please don't ask. Anything post-credits though? New scenario added, yippee!
抜け毛みたいな島に住んでる私はどうすりゃいいですか?
No, that's actually just it. Oh, that's awkward. What the heck do I do now? It's only been like an hour, and I spent literally most of it just yapping. Oh, crikey. Oh, crikey. It's a secret extra scene. Scenarios, choose last one and then a route. Scenarios. They do have all the chapter titles here. And... that sound. Road 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting though. Raise a dialogue 5.5. There's 5 of them. Kimi no crotch ni kokumi. Damn, these chapter titles are kind of funny. Do flat girls dream of sexual intercourse? Interesting. Okay. Also, yeah, and then Road 1 kinda ends here with Aswal on Nanase, which is where we then go into each of the other routes, I see. And these are all of the other ones then. War in the pervert. Vibrator be still. All the other Razor dialogues. Nice to see them because I didn't see quite a few of these. Because obviously I didn't like save chapter by chapter, but like I just saved it then, you know. Okay. But the secret scenario or whatever in this right here, last one in the Nanase route should be 24 then. Right after Shidrag from the Heavens. But I don't really know what else to do right now, so... you know. I mean, there's always, like, room and time for the review and God knows what. But I was kinda expecting those things to be separate for some reason. And to not just have, like, one last hour to go through and then, like, boop, that's the end of the game. But okay, yeah. Halftime left should be new content. Maybe Shidrake from the Heavens is too. From reading the titles, I wouldn't know. With the Jun no Reise, Rider in her thighs, Shidrake from the Heavens, and then halftime buff. Ah yes, of course. Kinda sounds like Kamen Rider type stuff for real. But I don't know. Let's see. Maybe. I awakened from my slumber feeling refreshed. This seems very familiar. Yeah, no. I think this is what we just went through. Can I? No, I'll just go back to title screen.
無期ゲーみたいな島に住んでる私はどうすりゃいいですか？
どうすりゃいいですか? Let's see halftime left then. Cool. That does seem new. We're at home in our little living room here. Kitchen and dad combined. What could this be about though? If it's an extra scene. The thinking machine isn't really coming up with much at all. Because, I don't know. I didn't even know what was supposed to happen after this anyway. And now they were literally just like, well, Flumino has been delivered. It's been a while, and they got rid of the law, and obviously the islanders are upset. And would like to get the law back. And obviously it's gonna take a while before things actually kinda like die down to a point where the law's like actually gone. But yeah. But okay, let's see what this is then. Jun Nosuke. So, care to explain your presence here?
あら、おかえりなさい先輩。どちらにいらしてたんですか?
Why is she at our home? Help! It's Toka-sama in casual clothing. Oh, welcome home, Tachibana. Where might you have been? Just paying my respects to the dearly departed mutable membrane. Now, answer my damn question.
鍵が開いたのでお邪魔しました。セキュリティには気をつけないと危ないですよ。
Mutable membrane, by the way, being that one little hidden away in the woods store. In case anyone forgot. I remember, of course. I know. But yeah. The door was unlocked, so I let myself in. You would be wiser to be more mindful about security. Oh, I'm pretty sure I did lock it, so you must have picked the lock and busted your way in here.
じゃあこうしましょう。電子ロック。あれでしたら私の手品でもどうにもなりませんから。
Well, then why not use an electronic lock? It would be impervious against my little tricks. Tricks? That's a weird way of spelling criminal fucking activity. Ever since the law was abolished, the student council president has been coming to visit every so often for some reason. And you, the hell you doing bringing her tea?
喉乾いたって言われたから。
Well, she told me she was thirsty. I whisper in her ear, stunned to see her serving. Come the fuck on. Why the hell you gotta keep entertaining this broad anyway? She was our enemy not that long ago.
だってなんか怖いんだもん。逆らったら殺されそうというか、それだけならまだしも脳抽出されて生きても死んでもいない状態にされそうというか。
But look at her. She's so scary. I'm scared that if I don't do what she says, she might kill me, or maybe, like, suck out my brains or something, which would be even worse. Probably. Yeah, I can see how you would get that from her.
それにすましがのひょんとした美人がビッチとか朝ちゃん的にはくっさりっていうか、むしろ命令されて太ももとかひたすら舐めさせられたいところあるで。
Besides, with her finely chiseled features and her being a slut and also totally my fucking type, I actually wanted to dump me and order me to lick her thighs or other unmentionables. Oh. This brings up a very kind of interesting point. If I dare put this on hold for a moment, my dear viewers. No one but Jun actually ever had like any interactions with her, right? With Toka-sama, I mean, while in school, you know, she did her announcements and we ran into her like once or twice, but like... I don't think we ever had like a Asa on Toka type situation. Or anyone else for that matter. And now having Asa-chan being like, I hate her because she's my enemy, but also like, that's just because I like my Nichan. And if that guy wasn't here, I would be groveling at this lady's feet, you know, in full BDSM gear, walking around on a leash like a piggy. Oink oink, squeal, or whatever. Asa moment, indeed, yeah. Sounds nice, sure has some advantages compared to just being an honor student, I would guess. But, yeah, interesting. Okay, so she likes the president as well, Imoto-chan, you're posting cringe right now.
お二人ともさすが兄弟、よく似ていらっしゃいますね。
My, you two are like peas in a pod. I would expect no less of siblings like you. Was that a burn?
よく言われるんですよ。外から中までそっくりな二人だな、おいって。
People said that a lot about us. That we're practically identical, both inside and out and whatnot. Aren't you being a little too obsequious with her? Are? She's just another classmate of yours. Too. She's literally like your classmate and you never like talk to her?
だから脳みそ切り取られて生体コンピューターにされた挙句エンジェルパックとかにされそうだから。
Come on, if I say the wrong thing, she will probably extract my brain from my skull and put it into a robot fueled by illegal DLC packs or some shit. Look, I fucking get it, alright? You're so fucking scared of her, you poor thing. Now, give me that goddamn pillow.
兄弟仲が良いようで大変に結構ですね。羨ましいです。
Your closeness is practically sisterly. I must admit, I'm terribly envious.
そうなんですよ。私たち仲良し兄弟で一緒に AV 見るくらい気が合うんです。
そうなんですよ。We get along so well that we can watch porn together and everything. She doesn't need to know that, you little shit. It's rare for us to be so visibly uncomfortable around someone. Usually, she just won't talk to someone she's not interested in, avoid someone she dislikes, and be uncomfortably clingy with someone she likes. I've never seen her awkwardly keep her distance, giggle and be so afraid of someone at the same time before.
ですが、私も皆さんには敬語を使っていますよ。ほら、普段のチームのあの小さな子にも。
I strive to always be polite with others though, even your team and that little girl? Which little girl? Just so you know, Wata-chan's older than us, so she's your senpai too. Wata-chan, huh? Nice. Could have been Fumino, they would have been like, But Wata-chan.
たまたご冗談を。先輩たらやっぱり面白い。
Surely you jest. You expect me to believe she's my senpai? Student Council Press of the Year over here. I could have sworn she said she knew all the students some time ago. Incidentally, Press, I heard you are...
トウカって呼んでください。もしくはトウカちゃんと。
Please, call me Toka-chan, or Tokie. Except, you know, if you would prefer. If you would prefer, huh? So, yeah, as I was saying, Reizing, I heard you're still acting student council president.
あら、釣れないですね。そんなに冷たいと先輩のことも呼んじゃいますよ。ジュンちゃんって。
Goodness, how frigid of you. I suppose I will just have to start calling you Jun-chan, then. Hehe. What the fuck? Goddammit, what did you tell her?
言ってない言ってない。本当だよ兄。だって私まだ生徒会長と天気の話しかしたことないし、目を見て会話したこともないもん。
I didn't say a word. Honest, bro, the only topic we've ever discussed is the weather, and I've never even looked her in the eyes when holding a conversation with her, even once. It sounds pathetic as hell, but given you're an antisocial freak, I can see that happening. So, you got it from somewhere else, did you?
はい。そのあたりも理解させていただきました。
Yes, as part of understanding you. I order you to delete that from your brain right fucking now. She chuckled knowingly. It's like arguing with a brick wall. Guess I should have known that by now. There's no point going off on tangents with this dizzy twist. Just stick to the main issue. Well, anyway, I'm guessing since you're here and all, that you have some manner of business with me.
そんなの決まっているじゃありませんか。
I would have thought that to be readily apparent. She instantly closes the distance between us like some kind of ninja again.
先輩にまだまだたくさん興味があるからですよ。
You still interest me terribly after all. Cut it out. After last time, I've got nothing more to say to you.
でもあれは秘書女がダメだという結論には最終的に落ち着きませんでしたよね。
But when you were discussing your animosity towards non-virgins, you did seem rather perturbed, did you not?
でしたらまだ私にもチャンスはあるかなと思いまして。
Ergo, I figured I would still have a chance with you. There she goes with that voice again.
ならもっとアピールして私という人間を知っていただきたいなとね。
So... wait, what? So, let me make my case again. Would you not wish to better know someone like little old me? Don't we each other know? Don't we know each other well enough already? Yeah, babe.
ごくり
Good. Something is happening beyond my conscious control.
ねえ先輩、私をあなたの一番にしてくださいませんか。
Nee, senpai. Won't you put me above everyone else? Excuse me, lady, but I'm married. Or whatever. My soul's being wrenched somewhere.
お邪魔しまーす。
Oh.
ジュン、なくなってたトイレットペーパー買ってき。
Hey, Jun, I'm back. We were out of shit rags. The demon inside. So I was just out to buy more.
あらま、
Arama. It's the #1 slut in school. What a surprise. Hold up, Manase. This is just... well...
浮気？
A little fling? Fuck no.
わかってるわかってる。あんたにそんな解消があるわけないもんね。勝手に来ちゃったんでしょ？
I know. Can't imagine you taking the initiative there anyway. Let me guess, she's here of her own volition. You sound like you're used to this.
まあ、一度や二度のことじゃないしね。
I mean, this isn't the first, let alone second time she's pulled this stunt. No shit. It completely eludes me as to why she keeps waltzing into our house to whisper sweet little nothings into my ear. I may not be a virgin and proud of it anymore, but I've got someone to watch over now. So I'm not gonna be nannied by this broad's sweet talking. Oi. Time to get out the ASMR mic. One moment. Oi. Eek. Aye.
あら無反応。以前でしたらはっきりと反応してくださったのに。ちょっと悲しい。
Aw, you didn't respond like you did last time. What a shame. You try and take a year of my life by doing that again, and I will throw your ass out of here.
お邪魔しています片桐さん。やはり制裁の余裕でしょうか。全く動じていらっしゃいませんね。
Sorry for dropping in without warning, Katagiri-san. You seem truly unperturbed, not even a flinch from you. I would expect no less of his legal wife.
制裁って、まあ、そういうので張り合ったりしてもあんまり意味ないし、心の問題だしね。
The legal wife? Well, whatever. I don't need to compete with you. I still got my pride. My heart won't be swayed so easily by her anyway.
七瀬さん、よくお越しくださいました。お茶どうぞ。
Nanase-san, welcome back to our humble abode. Go and have some tea. Upgrading from Sampi to Ion? P? Perchance? Because I mean, rank 1 slut and... I mean... Surely she's like second, right? Unlike a certain fucking dizzy ass sister of mine. Nanase thanks her for the barley tea and gulps her down. She's got a troubled frown on her face. What's up? Do you not like her? I can throw her out if you want.
いえ、そういうわけじゃないんだけど、どうもこの子とは相性が悪いのよね。
No, that's not it. I just feel like I have trouble getting along with her. That's a surprise. I didn't expect that kind of bluntness from her. Talking and relating with basically anyone was always one of her strengths. It's probably a part of her preppy slut act. The fact that she says she can't get along with the president is a shock. I thought there was something about her that helps her get along with pretty much anyone.
多分、ジュンとは相性いいと思うわよ、この子。
Or maybe it's just with you. Really? Me and her?
そう。というか、だから苦手っていうか、まあそう言っても仕方ないか。
Yeah, I'm saying maybe that's why I can't get along with her.
どうかしましたか？お二人で九州貢ぎとは多分をはばかるお話でも？
What is it? You're all huddled up over there. Is there something you don't want me to hear so badly?
なんでも。それよりも、生徒会長ってもう SS じゃなくなったのよね。奨学金とかどうなったの？
No, nothing. Oh, the FS was dissolved, right? Do you still have your scholarship? That's right. I don't they still got funding for that. You told me your family has debts, right?
借金の方は SS にいたうちに完済したので問題ありませんが、問題は当面の生活費でしょうか。
My time in the FS was sufficient to pay them off, so that's no problem. The issue is more paying for my own living expenses going forward. sick than me is crying right now.
別の奨学金を申請していますが、正直手元不如意ですね。
I've applied for another scholarship, but it's been less than successful. So the queen has been deposed and left in extreme poverty. I'm sure you've got a bit of a grudge.
これも成り行きのことですから、恨む気持ちはありません。たとえ奨学金がなくなっても、食費がなくなっても、住む家がなくなっても。
That's just how the cards fell. So I have nothing against you. Even if I lost my scholarship, my money for food, and the roof over my head. She's fine. Don't worry. You don't have anywhere to live?
私たち一部の SS は学園の寮に住んでいましたから、SS でなければその権利はなく、当然追放されますよ。
Some of us in the FS were living in the school dorms. Once the FS was dissolved, we lost that privilege, so we were evicted.
じゃあ今はどこに住んでるの？
So, where are you living now?
今はレイとイクコと3人で同居しています。家賃も随分安く済みますので。
I'm currently sharing a place with Rei and Ikuko. The rent is low, so we make do. You see, that reminds me of a couple of things right now. And I'll just mention them, because when else am I going to? But that makes the joke on earlier about Ransom being like kinda useless, or whatever the exact wording was back there, a bit more silly. Because first of all, she's not even on the title screen, right? Even though she's one of the like more prominent characters of the four. You know, you see her a bit more often than Rei or Ikuko. However, she doesn't even get to stay with the others, who are now living together in some bum-ass cheap place. But, hey. Hehe. I don't know. Is that silly? Maybe that is silly. I feel like this enhances the silly a little bit. But because it's like delayed so much, it's kind of like But yeah, I don't know. Is that so? I thought you were dressed awfully well for someone as destitute as you said you were. Your taste is honestly pretty good.
ありがとうございます。先輩に褒めていただけて、レイも鼻が高いでしょう。
Thank you. I'm sure Ray would be proud of such praise as well. Huh? Why her?
私の衣類の一切の取り仕切りはレイがやっているんです。これは SS だった時からなのですが。
Ray's responsible for all of my clothing selections. It's been this way since we were in the FS. Why? Is something wrong with your fashion sense?
いえ、私、自分で服が着られないので。
No, I can't dress myself. Why not? Huh? You can't? Even Asa can do that.
ちょっとそこで妹を引き合いに出さないでもらえます？
Please don't use me as an example.
なぜって。先輩、こちらを見ていただけますか？
Why not? You ask? Look at this for a moment. What is it? A coin and a cup?
今から逆さにしたカップの上に置いたコインを人差し指で中に入れます。はい。
If I put this cup upside down and the coin on top of it, I can make it go inside with my index finger, see? Wait, what? If I put this cup upside down and the coin on top of it, I can make it go inside with my index finger, see? I get the idea of what's supposed to be explained here, you know, I'm not like completely restarted, but like I fail to grasp the visual, like, Nani? upside down. So if I take my glass of milk and I just like pour out all the milk and then put it like upside down on the table, so that even if I try to pour more milk in, nothing would happen because like the upside is down. That's step one. Now she takes a coin and she puts it on top, aka like on the bottom of the glass. And then she pushes it down and it goes inside. This magic trick. Is that why I'm not getting it? So desu ne. Haha. Whoa, that's amazing. How did you do that? It is a magic trick. What?
そうでしょう。しかし私は見ただけで大体トリックがわかるんです。
Exactly. When I first saw this trick, I immediately figured out how it worked. Huh? So...
私にとって服を着るというのは先輩にとってのこれ。
Wearing clothes is to me much like this trick is to you. Huh? Is she not just explaining how she can't just wear whatever because then she can't like easily access the coins or her ammunition storage? Or arere? Help. She's too much for me. I don't get it. What the hell? What does that even mean? But I get that too. She doesn't get how close. Because, I don't know, apparently she just doesn't. And because of previous laws, I guess there never really was like a need to figure that shit out anyway, so... Hehe.
服の構造が全く理解できないんです。これ、一体何なのでしょう?
I don't understand how clothes are assembled at all. What on earth is this? It's cloth. It hides your skin. Like, huh?
自分で着ようとすると、どうしてもいつもの制服姿みたいに中途半端な形になってしまって。
Whenever I tried, I would end up in a terrible state of half-dress, much like how I look in uniform. Wait, you were like that because you couldn't dress yourself?
てっきりカリスマの演出なんだと思ってたのだわ。
I really thought you did that to draw people's eyes. She's explaining that she is a bit restarted. Apparently so. I thought we were like... See, this is how the coins work. And because of this, I wouldn't like, you know, because if I would, then how would I get the coins? Things would get kind of difficult that way, so I just, you know. But like, huh? Nani? Ah. But yeah. We really thought she did that to draw people's eyes, huh?
あと先輩、うちの学校にエレベーターがあるでしょ?
Also, you know the elevator at school, yes? Yeah, I've used it many times.
あれ、私が入学するから設置されたんですよ。
It was installed when I was admitted to the school. Huh? Now what?
私、一人で階段昇降ができないんです。毎回誰かに補助してもらうのも周りが大変かなと。
I am unable to climb stairs on my own. I needed someone to assist me every time, and it was a huge inconvenience. Isn't it way more work to install an elevator? Why not just have someone teach you?
いえ、まったく。皆さんどうやって登ってるんですか?
Impossible. Honestly, the way everyone gets up them is utterly incomprehensible to me. You just, like, put one foot in front of the other. Seriously, what the fuck? Huh?
坂道は大丈夫なんですけどね。
results are fine though. What the hell? That first squad captain is a lot more childish than she looks. But here this girl is saying she always just shifts burdens onto others. I never would have imagined the student council president was this hopeless. With her FS badge and lofty status stripped away. This is all that remains? Actually, I remember her telling me that she wasn't able to handle the public service she did before. Is she just an airhead? Now I've got another pain in the ass to deal with. Because clearly, if she can't take care of herself, who but me would take care of her instead? So listen, girlfriend of mine. Wife 1, wife 2. Understand? Very good. Also, teach her how to use the stairs. And then how to dress yourself. Because I don't know why, but the stairs seem a little bit more important. Like, huh? Man, we almost lost the fight against her when we could have just, like, placed ourselves anywhere on top of a flight of stairs and we would have been basically... Oh well, that's not true. I was about to say untouchable, but she's using like mid-ranged attacks, so I don't think she would have really cared all too much. But she couldn't have assaulted us if she took us out on the stairs. Unless she takes us out and we then like fall down the stairs on top of that. That would mega suck. That would be really bad. And we would still get assaulted. That's kind of funny. But,
私もちょっと頭が痛くなってきた。部屋引っ込んでるね。ご飯になったら起こして。
This shit hurts my head. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my room. Let me know when the food's done. Have a nap for me too.
やっぱり生徒会長とは相性いいのよね。
See, you two really do get along well. Where the hell are you getting that from? I'm so pissed my voice is hoarse.
声が大きくなるほど楽しくおしゃべりできるところよ。私にはないからな。
You feel comfortable enough with her to raise your voice. You've never done that with me. But we're doing that because she's stupid. And used to be our enemy, so we're still, you know... The inner demon is not fully, you know... Plus, I feel like we've done way worse with you. Might not have raised our voice, but damn, but okay. Plus, isn't that like a good thing? You shouldn't just raise your voice at people you like. Or, I mean, I don't know, but like, it's like a mad/angry type deal. Wouldn't really want that in a good relationship, right? Really? Yeah, I think so. If she says so, then maybe it's true. Maybe we are one of a kind. In a different reality, I could have called her friend. The way she is, aside from her subordinates, maybe she wouldn't be able to make any friends. Maybe I would have been her only friend in that case. But what do you want?
はい。私は初めて自ら欲したものを手に入れたくて仕方がない。しかしダメだと知って、それがとても悔しいので、ついここに来てしまうんです。
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. It's become an obsession. However, I know I can't have the first thing I've ever truly wanted, and in my frustration, I find myself here. Right beside the first thing you ever truly wanted, huh? Stop reading my mind. Still, how can you just come out and say that like that?
私のことを少しでも理解していただきたいんです。性行為ができなければ 会話を交わすしかないでしょ。
I want you to understand me better. And if we can't have intercourse, silly, then our only recourse is to converse.
まずはお友達から始めていただこうかと思いまして、先輩にも片桐さんにも。
I thought the first step could be to make friends, both with you and Katagiri. Eh. Someone's not all too thrilled about that one. Yeah, that makes sense. She lost everything she had because of us. Not just her money, but the tool she used to understand others. But I can't just agree to her suggestion that easily. If I see myself as righteous, that makes her evil. You're the spearhead of the enemy forces. I don't think I can become friends with you so easily.
まあ、そうですか。では、悪人は心を入れ替えましょう。
Is that so? Then maybe it's time your nemesis had a change of heart. I mean, if you're really able to make that happen, then as long as you don't get in the way of me spending time with Nanase, then maybe you could drop by from time to time.
なのでご褒美に私をもう一度抱いてくれませんか？
Would you reward me by having sex with me one more time? Change of heart my ass, man. What the heck?
ダメですか？今は愛がなくても構いませんよ。
Oh, is that a no? Even if you don't love me, I'm fine with that. Even if there's no love, it's still cheating. I would never do that. I may no longer be a proud virgin, but my heart only belongs to Nanase.
でしたら、片桐さんもご一緒にというのはいかがでしょう？
She could join in then. It's way too kinky.
でもアブノーマルなの。お好きでしょ？
Don't you like it kinky though? And what about your sister, by the way? Fucking hell. She knows me too well, and after what I've done with her before, I can't really object. However, she doesn't have the cheeky look that I expected. She still has that vacant smile.
私、とても寂しいんです。
I'm really lonely. Her expression stays unchanged as she speaks.
SS のみんながチリチリになってしまい、いきなり家族が減ってしまったようで。はあ、そうね。私、寂しいみたいです。
With the FS scattered, it's like I've lost my family. Yes, I believe lonely is the best word. She speaks her innermost thoughts, not hiding anything. Actually, it seems like she just now realized how she feels.
ですから、その心の寂しさを癒すためにも、もう一度だけ抱いてくれませんか？
Won't you fuck me one last time to heal my lonely heart? This is what happens when this powerful woman is truly brought low. Am I responsible for this?
浮気はいけないことですから、私の方を見てくれなくても構いません。ただ、挿入だけしてくれませんか？先輩。
I know it's wrong to ask you to be unfaithful, so I don't care if you don't even look at me. All I ask is that you simply penetrate me, please, senpai. Her emotions are simplistic, but faced with this honest plea, I unconsciously turned to look at Nanase. Nanase, yo, please. I can't imagine what look I had on my face, but I can guess based on her reaction. Bruh. This guy, what the hell?
はあ、やっぱり私、この子とは相性が悪いみたい。
I really don't get this girl. She sighs incredibly deeply.
まったくもう、一回だけね。
Fine, whatever. Just this once, okay? What? She gives me her usual troubled smile.
それではどうぞ。都落ちした女の中古漫画をぜひお楽しみください。
Really? We do get the Zambi, but without Asachan. Mr. El Caso must have been so piss mad, man. Holy hell. Oh no. Please feel free to partake of this ousted princess's used pussy. She spreads her legs in front of me. I saved myself for Nanase though. She's the only one I can get hard for. I'm basically impotent for everyone else.
なるほど。どうりで先ほどの耳風でも反応がなかったわけですね。では片桐さん、お手伝いいただけますでしょうか。
Naruhodo. I suppose that's why you didn't respond to me blowing in your ear. Katagiri, could I ask for your assistance?
どうすればいいのかしら。
What is it that you want me to do?
大きくしていただければ挿入できると思いますので、お願いできますか。
If he gets an erection, he will be able to penetrate me. Would you be able to make that happen?
じゃあ、ジュン、大きくするから何したらいいか言ってみて。
Okay. Jun, what should I do to get you hard? If I can smell you while you take out my dick, that should do it.
それだけでいいの？じゃあ、どうぞ。
Really? That's it? Alright, here goes. Sniff, sniff. You smell so damn good.
なんかこれ、すごい恥ずかしいんだけど。
This is kinda embarrassing. I can feel the nanasinium filling me up. Whip it out.
何の成分なのよ、それは。すごい。もうこんなカチカチになってる。
That's supposed to be an element or something? Oh, whoa. It's rock hard already. And then Nanase pulls my dick out. As she said, it's as hard as steel.
相変わらず大きい。これがもう自分の手では勃起させることができないのですね。
It's so big. To think I can never make that happen myself anymore. She's trembling with excitement. Now, how about you?
いいえ、もう十分に濡れておりますので、いつでも挿入してください。お願いします。ね。
It's fine. I'm already wet enough. Please stick it in at your leisure. I can see the wetness in her crotch from here. Alright then. Nanase, I'm gonna put it in now.
本当に入っていっちゃってる。こんな大きいのが。
Censorship or whatever. Sure. Whoa, it's really going in. Something that big.
私に挿入するのに片桐さんに許可を取るなんて。私すっかりオナホールですね。
You're penetrating me, but you're talking to Katagiri. In the end, I'm no more than your sex slave. Sorry.
いえ、負けた女の末路としてはぴったりです。でも、さすがにこのサイズは苦しいですね。
No, I lost, so that's what happens. Still, a cock this big is a little uncomfortable. The walls of her pussy constrict around me. It's strong enough to hurt, but she's so wet that it doesn't feel uncomfortable. Last time it was so dark that I could barely tell, but I don't think it was like this.
あら、なんだか先輩のおちんちん少々元気がなくなってきましたか？
Huh? What's this? Your cock is starting to lose its vigor. Well, you're not Nanase. It will take more than just her smile to feed my dick properly.
私の存在はあんたにとって一体何なの？
What exactly am I to you?
でしたら片桐さん、お手数をおかけしますが、応援してくださいませんか？
Katagiri-san, I'm terribly sorry to ask this of you, but would you be so kind as to assist us some more?
ジュン、頑張れ。
What? Bro. Going off by just this scenario right here, I feel like Miss School Council President isn't the only restarted one here. Oh no. Huh? Go, Jun. Gambare, Jun. You can do it?
いきなりまた元の大きさになりました。先輩、動いてくださいますか？
It got bigger. Tachibana, can you please start moving? Yeah, okay. Nanase, could you keep going?
はい。頑張れ。
Sure. Jun, he's our man.
すぐ奥まで。
Going in so deep, right away.
ジュン、頑張れ。
Gambare, Jun, gambare. What is this, man? Help.
すごい。前回とは全く違う。
Amazing. This is nothing like last time. Nanase, put your heart into it.
頑張れ。
Oh, hey. You can do it. You can do it.
これ以上上があるだなんて。
I can't believe you're still going. More.
頑張れ。
Go. You can do it. Let my dick hear it.
おちんちん頑張れ。
Ochinchin gambare. Ochinchin gambare.
こんなに変わるなんて。本当に先輩は片桐さんを愛しているんですね。
This is nothing like before. You really love her, don't you? I thrust my hips as Nanase's voice resonates through my entire body. My dick feels so good, it's like it's melting. It's like having someone cheer me on while I fuck a looped up sex sleeve. Nanase, kiss me.
人前でっていうのは恥ずかしいけど。
Fine. It's embarrassing to do it in front of someone, though.
さらに上が。太すぎ。
It's even bigger now. It's too thick. Nanase, more, please.
もう甘えん坊さん。
Nanase's tongue reaches deep into my mouth. The warm sensation combined with her sweet smell just turns me on more and more.
激しいですね。片桐さんの唇、そんなに気持ちいいんですか？
So rough. Does kissing Katagiri-san make you feel that good? Nanase, let me lick your T-ball.
この前も舐めさせてあげたじゃない。お化 粧落ちちゃうでしょ。
Eh? Didn't I just let you lick it? You will lick off my makeup at this rate.
そんな特殊なプレイをさすがは先輩です。
Wow, I never would have imagined you had such a fetish. It's impressive. Senpai. It's just too damn sexy and cute.
今日はダメ。二人っきりになったらその時にね。
Not this time. Maybe next time when we are alone, okay? Can I massage your boobs instead then?
もう、はい、どうぞ。あんまり乳首で遊ばないでね。
Fine. Whatever. Yeah, just don't play with my nipples too much. With a truly special secret scene.
音すごいことに私濡れすぎちゃってます。
Such amazing sounds. I'm so drenched. Nanase, your boobs are so soft.
乳首コリコリしちゃねえでしょ。もう追い出しちゃって。
Hey, didn't I tell you to avoid my nipples? You are so cheeky. Her breasts fill my hands, and I fiddle with her pretty pink nipples with my fingertips. No matter how many times I touch them, they never stop being absolutely irresistible.
ダメよ、ジュン。そんなにいじらないで。
Jun, don't tease me. Nanase, does that feel good?
そんなの聞かないでよ。
Don't ask me that. If you don't tell me, I won't know. Does it feel good?
だからジュンとキスしながらおっぱいいじられて気持ちいいの。
Well, when we kiss, while you play with my boobs, it feels amazing. I feel amazing too, Nanase. We kiss passionately as I give in to the pleasure and furiously thrust my hips. There's no one here to me right now but Nanase. It feels too good. Nanase, I'm about to come.
もう出ちゃいそうなの。いいよ、いっぱい気持ちよくなって。
You wanna come? That's fine. Just feel good.
私の許可は
What about asking me? I hammer her with my dick as I approach climax. As I viciously thrust, her pussy sounds like it's about to split open, as juice splatters everywhere. The feeling of Nanase's soft lips, tongue, and breasts fills me with euphoria.
私も
I'm gonna come. Yeah, I can't take any more either. Nanase. It feels like I can hear the cum squirting from my dick. It comes multiple times, accompanied by a wave of pleasure each time.
奥がいっぱい熱い。
feel so full inside. It's so hot. Convulsions rock her body, and her face is twisted in ecstasy.
一番深いところでたくさん出てる。こんなところ感じさせられたの初めて。
You came so much, so deep inside me. I've never felt like this. Semen oozes from her pussy and globs down. Ha! Phew!
たくさん出たわね。ねえ、あんまり聞きたくはないけど、私のとどっちが良かった？
I'm a little scared to ask after you came so much, but was it better with me or her? You, of course.
嬉しい。
I'm glad. We lovingly stare into each other's eyes.
完全に私のことは目に入っていませんね。
It's like I don't even exist.
私がどうしても欲しかった人が、手に入れたかった人が目の前で見せつけるようにキスしている。
The one I wanted more than any other is fully out of my reach. Right in front of me, he's kissing another girl.
挿入されて骨ホールのように扱われて仲出しまでされて悔しくて悔しくて仕方がないのに。
He penetrated me, used me as a sex slave, and even came inside me. The mortification is unbearable.
それが気持ちよくて仕方がありません。
But still, it feels so damn good. I'm not even doing anything to her anymore, but she convulses wildly. The unexpected, violent reaction catches me by surprise. Hey, you okay?
また言ってしまったんです。しかも2回続けて。
I just came for the second time. Yeah, you're just another nympho.
言ったじゃありませんか、先輩。私、寝取られフェチなのかもしれないって。
Oh, did I never tell you that I have a cuckolding fetish? Or netorare, as they say, in more cultured circles. Because of course she would, right? Oh man. Is this what that is though? It's a little confusing, to be honest. But sure.
っていうことは、私たちまんまと変態プレイに乗せられちゃったってこと？
Wait, we just played into your weird ass fetish?
ですが良かったじゃありませんか。お二人だってさらに愛を確かめられたわけですから。
Well, did you not enjoy it? You got to reaffirm your love for each other after all. That's not the issue here.
ねえ兄、レイゼリンさん帰ったの？もう朝ちゃんお腹ペコペコで。
That's Pim. Hey, bro. Has Raisin gone home yet? I'm starving. What the fuck? Huh? Asa-chan? That's right. She's been home this whole time.
何これ？どういうこと？兄と生徒会長がエッチしてて、しかもそこに七瀬さんまでいるってどういうこと？新手のプレイ？
What the hell is this? You're fucking the president while Nanase watches? Have you developed a new fetish? No. That's not it. I can explain. Maybe.
そうですよ、アサネさん。 私が開発した変態セックスにお二人にも付き合っていただいてたんです。
That's right, Asane-san. I had these two join me in a new development in the field of perverted sex. Okay, sure, that's not technically wrong, but goddammit, stop confusing her with that ambiguous explanation.
ってことはつまり 3P？ なんだよ兄、七瀬さんと 3P を私とするって約束だったじゃんかよ。ひどいじゃないかよ。
Which means you had a threesome? What the fuck, bro? I thought you promised to have a threesome with me and Nanase. How could you do this to me? I'm telling you, this was the mother of all our exceptions to that and to stop our beating on my solar plexus. Ouch.
え、何ジュン、あんたこれ朝ちゃんともやるつもりだったの？
Wait, Jun, were you seriously planning to fuck Asa? No? Will you fucking people just listen to me?
ずるいずるい。私もやる。今からでも混ざるから。妹もエッチするから。
No fair, no fair. I wanna do it too. Let me join in now. The sister's single and ready to mingle.
あら 4P ですか。それはより背徳的な疎外感と口惜しさを感じられそうですね。
Oh my, a foursome. That sounds like an excellent way to build my frustration. And feel that amazing, immoral, alienated sensation.
私はジュンがどうしてもやりたいっていうのなら付き合ってあげてもいいけど。
I mean, if Jun really wants to, then I guess I'm in. Oh fucking hell. I'm saying the only one I wanna love is my goddamn girlfriend. Nanase is so kind that she ended up throwing more gas on the open flame. What's wrong with you people? Don't you fucking look at me like that. Just another pleasant little day in the life, I guess. Okay.
抜きゲーみたいな島に住んでる私はどうすりゃいいですか？
No foursome. The cultured NTR enjoyers here. And then the last final backstab. Oh man, oh man. Oh no. That's so silly. That is so silly. Of course she comes back in and is like, actually, didn't we have a little promise? And then Katagiri is like, really? Well, I guess if you really want to. Aye. What's an extra, by the way, if scenarios has like the... If scenarios just had like a little bit of what I would call an extra. Ah, naruhodo. Interesting.
抜きゲーみたいな島に住んでる私はどうすりゃいいですか？
Well, but I guess that's that for the regular playthrough, huh? Again, I don't know, this is kind of where I would go into a review or something, I guess. Oh man. But, first, I don't know. I guess I'll just mention that there may be an opportunity for more of this. Well, first of all, because this has like a, there's a sequel to Nukitashi, right? But also because clearly there are two alternative routes. But I wouldn't really be down to play them as I did the main route, I'll just call it now. If that makes sense. Like, I don't know. I could do, I don't know, maybe try both of them like a little bit, or go through a second one entirely, but I wouldn't like do it the way that I did now, which means I don't know. Probably first of all without the without the Japanese dub on. Yeah, kinda like Shiro Nagasu style without voice acting. So I'm just like going through it at a bit of a faster pace. And then I don't know, maybe just like not even as a stream, but like it's all I record and I upload. But I don't know. Maybe I would still stream those, I'm not really sure. But that option is definitely there, I just don't want to go through it as slow as I did this time, you know.
無機ゲーみたいな島に住んでる私はどうすりゃいいですか?
Okay, now they're doing it every time I go in and outside of a menu. But yeah, I don't know. That aside, I don't know, this was pretty P. Very epic, very interesting. The ending, I guess there's a sequel, so it would be weird to complain about it all too much, but that's probably one of the things that I thought was like the weirdest here. Because yes, we had like this epic build-up and then the final battle and then we deliver Fumino, but then we just go like, yep, that's it, it's done, and now the law's abolished and everything. That's like a little, I don't know, I don't know, I mean, yeah, even though it's like kinda stupid and everything, and you can just like roll with it, whatever style. I feel like the explanations that they gave didn't really, they didn't really vibe with me, so to say. Like, I don't know, like we deliver Fumino and then she's like the governor's illegitimate child or whatever, which somehow causes an uproar and he has to resign, and then everyone's like, well, his fancy little law can fuck right off as well, because I don't know. Which is even weirder because, like, why abolish this island-specific law if the islanders themselves don't even have, like, a problem with it? Like, huh? And then, like, I don't know, various other things, like, they would like to re-establish it anyway, and it's also still in school, and so it's not, like, really gone. And since the entire thing of the whole island was like have sex, everyone's still gonna do just that, except it's like not legal to just do anywhere and with anyone, maybe. But not all too much changed, so it's like kinda like I guess we can't get guillotined for refusing to have sex now. Hey, I don't know. That's something that kind of like, I'd be like, maybe a little bit more in that direction would have been interesting. And then on top of that, you literally only have like one decision to make, and it's a Hitomi, Wata-chan, or Katagiri type situation. And again, I went with Katagiri because, I don't know, Nanase was like the main girl at the point in time. We barely got to meet, wait, Hitomi? confused with her name and Wata-chan's name. Grr. Hinami Watarai and Hitomi Otori something something. Also, look at this, we never got to see their special swimsuit outfits. Now that I'm looking at this. Maybe you will see them in their routes, which, you know, then that makes sense. Thinking that's something that you can't really complain about if you don't play the routes. But, yeah, there was just that one option, which, I don't know, that was kind of unexpected now, considering that I'm, you know, done with one whole route. Maybe the others have additional stuff. That's also possible. But even then, I would say that Nana's route would be a little because why do you just pick her then? That's it. Maybe I'm asking for too much though. I still don't know, but that's like the one thing that I always have in mind about visual novels. You like do the reading, and then at some point it gets, I don't know, critical or important, and you need to make a decision. And then, you know, something just happens. It doesn't even have to be like an alternative route or like this or that, but just like a dialogue option, and then the dialogue option gives you like a different way a scenario plays out, you know? Like nothing that's like crazy different, it's just like for the next 2 minutes it's a little bit more this instead of that. You know? I don't know if that makes sense. Like choosing a date location, for example. Oh, should we go to a restaurant or should we just hang out in the park? And then, no matter what you pick, it doesn't really change anything or affect anything, but it's just like, well, we could enjoy some of the restaurant OST right now, or we could just go to the park and then be silly and do stuff there, you know? And maybe we're doing some little like frisbee type stuff and we get a bit more tummy shot time instead of the restaurant where it's like, oh no, silly girl spilled some mayo onto her cleavage. Hehehe, so silly of her. Some stuff like that, I don't know. Other than that, yeah, opinion hasn't really changed at all. Out of the now 6, I think, visual novels I've played, this one definitely is up there as well. Definitely is up there as well, and it surely stands out in its own way. First of all, like, very high quality. Second of all, like, yeah, kinda so silly and all that. Very nice. Would have a lot of people very upset. And that in and of itself is just so peem. No matter what this even is about, it's just like, yep, that one's gonna be good. Then yeah, I don't know. That aside, I'm not really sure. Again, if you go for the other two, maybe you get more on the other silly characters in the story as well. Maybe entirely different characters that I haven't even seen yet. That's, you know, always possible. But yeah. Visual novel count do be increasing. Crazy. Yeah. I mean, faster than someone else's visual novel count. And I mean, it's a little bit silly to be like, yeah, I'm streaming, then and then I like listen to the entire voice line and then I'll read it again. And then I'll translate it into 3 different languages because, you know, I'm on the internet. if I want to grasp as much of an audience as I can, then I better translate it into English, Spanish, and Chinese, maybe. It's gonna draw things out, yeah. That's a little bit. That's why a lot of people probably don't do this or only play the really short ones, or maybe more interactive ones to begin with. Maybe I should aim for one of those on purpose next time. But I don't know, and I still have some others waiting. But they sure do take a while. They sure do take a while. But yeah, I guess now I can watch the anime as well. Yippee. Yippee. Rough Matches, Ananase and Toka, Inami and Rei, and Hotori and Ikoko. Oh, so that does matter, huh? Interesting, interesting. And that makes sense though. That makes sense though. Maybe. Because I mean, I don't really see the pairing between these two or these two yet. But it's literally mentioned that Wata-chan is friends, kinda, with Rei. I mean, they're just friends, like, you know, so there's a connection there, so that makes sense, yeah. So yeah, again, that may be something worth considering, going for one of the routes. If I feel like it, and again, that might have to wait. I don't even know if I'm gonna do anything on Friday now. If I'll do anything on Friday now. Or maybe, you know, this is just like my epic Christmas break and then hopefully I'll come back next year. Oh no, oh no. But yeah, I don't know. I can watch the anime now and I can start something new as well. And again, maybe do this like as an upload here and there. Do like 3 episodes for each of the routes or some shit. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it all too much. But this ended so suddenly now, so I'm open to the idea, I guess. Yeah, alternatively, there's other visual novels, and maybe a smelly game or two, except I don't know how I feel about that. Because a visual novel is a little bit weird, is a little bit awkward, yes. And if you fuck up a lot, then it's kind of like, the bro can't even read, man. What the hell? But using newly started game Oblivion as an example, there's so much shit going on there and everything. Like, that's gonna take me ages to get through. And then, like, streaming that while I'm wandering through the world, all clueless and like, what? Like, yeah, that's gonna take ages, man. That's insane. But other than that, I don't even have any games that I play. Except for League still, because I still haven't gotten over to the Linuxes. And I don't know how crazy hyped I am for that. The striking counters are, well, they are what they are. I wouldn't be all too interested in that. It's not a great experience. But yeah, I don't know. Anything else I have to say? I would recommend this to other people, maybe. If they would happen to be like, well, they do the sex now. Okay. Otherwise, probably not. Surprise. Either way, I would probably still have Shironagasu Island as my #1 pick, I think. I even thought about going through that one again, alternatively, as a video type upload from time to time. was like, I don't know if that makes a whole lot of sense. The reason why I was thinking about that is because they said they have entirely like new scenes in the game now. On top of all the music and Japanese voice acting, which they fumbled before and couldn't have in the game. So that's epic, especially considering that sometime soon, maybe, probably, surely, the second game of Arthur Man's Island is gonna be probably coming out. But now that I think about it, if I were to care about the voice acting, then oh, I would have to let those play again. Then, I don't know. I guess ideally you pick ones that don't have voice acting to begin with. Which is kinda silly, to be honest. But yeah. I don't know, and other than that, I still have Amnesia, of which I've seen the anime like 2 or 3 times already. One of the rare shows that I've actually like rewatched a couple of times for some reason. Very different from Amnesia the game. That always confused me when people started talking about Amnesia, and I was like, oh my goodness, yes, my time to... Oh, they're talking about some weird horror game. What? Oh. Okay, I thought we were like Reverse Harem, the anime. Okay. Whatever. And other than that, Chaos Head still do be on the table. Probably the most anticipated one out of the ones that I have right now. Because again, that's gonna be one of the ones where I've seen the anime and then going through the visual novel. Could find some alternative routes and stuff in that would be interesting. Yeah. And then, yeah, all that kind of stuff. I don't know. But yeah, that's... I don't really know what else to say. This was good, this was nice. We had the quality, with the voice acting, the sillies, they did the naughty stuff, time to time. Which isn't unusual or anything, but it's like, kinda weird in this one. Like the whole premise and everything. I guess sometimes it was a little quiet because you didn't really have any music at all going on. But that's like, surely they could have easily put something up in the background if they really wanted to. So yeah, I guess they just didn't want to. They didn't feel like there should be anything there. Or maybe I'm just like misremembering that because I always ended on at points where there was no music in the background. That could also be. But yeah, I don't know. That's the future of MK channel basically. Aside from again other random stuff that they may be deciding to do. And like the idea to just upload general random like gameplay as a silly little MK's gameplay series to show off my general gaming skills. And instead of just uploading like, I don't know, 10 matches of League, you get like 2 League games of me being stupid in support. Yippee! And then some Counter-Strike games, and then some other random games that they play from time to time. Just to give everyone a sense of how much of a god gamer I really am. Instead of just showing off like one thing, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I guess that's it. It's almost midnight. I stalled for long enough, right? Except I didn't stall. Or just shit that I'm thinking about that I could be doing maybe. But as for the streams themselves, probably more visual novel type stuff. Probably of lesser quality than Nukitashi if I had to make a guess as well. Well, I don't know, maybe all the new visual novels are like this. I still have no clue. And again, I'm surprised because Muramasa was supposed to be the super peak of visual novels, and literally whenever I see people talk about visual novels now, it's like name doesn't get dropped from time to time. Again, even like various VTubers that I've watched mentioned this, and I was like, what? Because I never heard of it before. And then I played it and I was like, ooh, 100 plus hours later, I guess that's it, huh? Then again, I'd like to retract some of my negative statements because I realized, yeah, I only basically played like one route, and in a really weird way, and that's like one of my first visual novels, so there's like a lot of like, but I definitely haven't seen everything that there is to see, right? All the good stuff is probably hidden in all the alternative routes and stuff, but yeah. Thank you for Nana Surrounds. Yes. Again, more may be coming, even if just a little bit, to like see how the other roads are going. But yeah, I don't know, that's about it for today, for episode 24 of Nukitashi, which, I don't know, I might just title the end of Nukitashi, at least the main route, my MK route. But I guess next time I'll be here, I'll probably be talking about the anime a bit as well. See how that compares to this. Probably better, because it's anime. I'm just, you know, yeah. That's gonna be epic. But I wonder which route they have, if they even have any of these routes, and what they do about all the Oni stuff and whatnot. It's gonna be interesting. Same for lots of other stuff. And I guess it's kind of the perfect timing as well, because as I said at the start, I'm kind of looking for something, because I just got through like such a slow, weird show that took me like 2 weeks to get through, even though it's no longer than anything else. And then I took a break for one day, and now I'm sitting here like, what should I watch? What should I watch? I don't even know. And now I'm just suddenly finishing up on this one. Interesting. But yeah, I'll let that be it. Don't think I'll be watching that one tonight, but probably like on the weekend though. So in like a couple of days basically. But yeah, I don't know. Hope everyone enjoyed. And press that like, subscribe and bell button. Wink, 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 wink. Totally necessary to ask for those, obviously. Yeah, no, but I don't know. I'll be gone for a little bit. I think that makes sense. New Year's, Christmas, all that kind of shit. And then come back at some point. Yeah. I'm just repeating myself. Yes. I don't know. That's it. Everyone. Again, the VTubes. The VTubes also talk about Karaoke Iko as a manga, movie, anime, or you know, just don't give a shit and just watch the VTubes. They're nice, trust, I promise. But yeah, Kids Huddle is out for tonight. I'll see you again soon, surely. next time. Empty out. Or whatever. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Enjoy the main menu theme for a little while and then yeah. Jane, as they like to say here.